Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, guys. The second key for me after the quarterback play is the performance of the O-line, which will clearly affect our quarterback for better or worse, but the team as well. Stefanski's improved offensive scheme from a couple years ago is an important development, but how healthy can this veteran group stay for the year? Can they minimize the penalties, create holes big enough that we could even run through them, and can they keep the quarterback's jersey somewhat clean? Can we see complementary football there by keeping this defense off the field and keeping them fresh? If so, look out. The O-line is what I'm watching this year above all else. Let's go Browns.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Pete, I think that's huge. If the O-line stays healthy, I think they can run the football a little bit, and that will help whomever is at quarterback.
Right, and between the hiring of Mike Bloomgren, who is his roots are at Stanford of all places, which is a group that is not afraid to put 6 linemen on the field and just run it down your throat. He's a big part of it, and then their approach to training camp and the more physical approach, which it seems like, at least so far, has been effective for them. But there's no doubt that they need to be better up front in terms of the penalties. I think a cleaner play calling operation will make a big difference. Getting in and out of the huddle, getting them up to the line of scrimmage, getting the quarterback in a position where he can move guys around, not be racing the clock, which I think was something the Browns were doing way too often last year. Create situations where you can get false starts or illegal formation penalties or those types of things, because you're trying to go so fast and rushing that guys aren't set or aren't really prepared to take the cadence and all that stuff. And you're not putting your guys in the best position. If there's a play where the quarterback should be checking to something else and he just doesn't have time because you're racing the clock, you are now potentially running plays into the teeth of the defense, which is putting you at a huge disadvantage. So I think those are all important, as well as the change in the offensive philosophy. Getting back to Kevin Stefanski's sort of roots, I think will be good for this group. Certainly, you heard at the end of the year last year where Jack Conklin just came out and said it. We want to run, stuff we were running before. We felt like we were better at it. Those things are important, but the health clearly is going to be a factor. I think it's important that the Browns did things like sign Cornelius Lucas and Tevin Jenkins to really fortify that group of veterans that have played well in the NFL, and just betting a lot on Mike Bloomgren and getting those guys ready and developing the younger guys like DeJuan Jones and Luke Whippler, hopefully Zach Zinter.